If you're bored of playing the same Roblox games every day, here are 7 underrated games you need to try. And trust me, some of these are way better than the player count suggests. Number 7, Deadly Golf. This is not normal golf, not even close. Deadly Golf is a mixture of golf, Mario Kart, and a little bit of mayhem. Instead of carefully lining up your shots, you're racing everyone else to the finish while collecting crazy power-ups along the way. 1 second you're in first place, and the next you're getting launched off the course because someone decided to run you down with their golf cart. The maps are filled with traps, hazards, shortcuts, so every round feels completely different. It's one of those games that's super easy to learn, but somehow turns into absolute madness the second your friends join. And if you thought this was chaotic, wait until you see the next game. Number 6, Redliner. This game is pure speed and skill. Redliner is basically what happens if an FPS and a movement shooter had a baby on energy drinks. There is literally no slowing down. You're constantly sprinting, sliding, wall running, grappling, and trying to outplay everyone in close range fights. Combat is actually insane. You've got sword fights, gunplay, and parries all mixed together. If you time things perfectly, you can literally deflect bullets and turn fights around instantly. The skill ceiling is super high, but once everything starts clicking, you'll feel unstoppable flying around the map. Now, let's go from fast-paced combat to surviving a complete disaster. Number 5, Land or Die. Imagine boarding a plane and immediately realizing nobody knows what they're doing. That's basically land or die. The second the flight starts, everything begins falling apart. Engines catch fire, windows break, systems fail, and suddenly you're sprinting around trying to stop the entire plane from crashing. The best part is that everybody else is panicking too. You'll be trying to put out a fire while someone else is failing a repair task, and another player is running around completely clueless. Every match feels like you're trapped inside a disaster movie, and somehow you have to save the day before the plane becomes a crater. Speaking of terrifying situations, number 4, Backrooms Company. If you've ever wanted Lethal Company on Roblox, this is probably the closest thing you'll find. Backrooms Company drops you and your friends into the backrooms to collect loot, complete quotas, and hopefully make it back out alive. And that's a big hopefully. The levels change every run, the monsters are constantly hunting you, and the proximity chat makes everything way scarier than it has any right to be. You'll hear your friends screaming from down a hallway, rush over to help them, and then realize you're both in trouble. I would say it's one of the best co-op horror games on Roblox right now. But after all the horror and stress, let's slow things down for a minute. Number 3, Librarian. This game has no business being as addictive as it is. In Librarian, you're trapped inside a magical library with thousands of books scattered everywhere. And your job is to put every single one back where it belongs. That sounds boring until you actually start playing. You begin matching categories, organizing shelves, completing collections, and unlocking upgrades that make the process faster and more satisfying. Before you know it, you've spent an hour organizing books and somehow you're having the time of your life. It's weirdly relaxing and one of the most unique games on Roblox. Now, let's crank the intensity back up. Number 2, TTK Testing. This game barely looks like Roblox. TTK Testing is a tactical FPS focused on realistic combat where a few bullets can completely end a fight. This isn't one of those shooters where you run around spraying everywhere. You have to move carefully, lean around corners, watch your angles, and think before you push. The graphics are incredible. The animations are smooth, and the gunplay feels surprisingly realistic. Honestly, if someone showed me gameplay without telling me it was Roblox, I probably wouldn't believe them. Finally, let's end with something a little more chill. And number 1. Paint an album. After all the chaos, explosions, monsters, and shootouts, Paint an Album is the perfect game to relax with and kill your boredom. The concept is super simple. Pick an album cover, grab your colors, and recreate it block by block. That's literally it. But somehow, it's incredibly satisfying. You can play by yourself, work along friends, listen to music, and slowly watch the artwork come together piece by piece. It's one of those games you load up thinking you'll play for 10 minutes and suddenly realize it's been a few hours. Paint an Album is a calm and relaxing experience that's surprisingly fun, and finishing your album gives you a real sense of accomplishment. And those are 7 Roblox games you should try when you're bored. If you enjoyed the video, let me know which game looked the most fun in the comments. And if you found an underrated Roblox game that deserves more attention, let me know, because I'm always looking for hidden gems. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe!